Okay, this is a video to show OpenTree.com, a tool that allows you to download your games from any platform, Leeches in my case. And I already logged in and authorized. I'm just going to go ahead and download my games. You can download from anyone, and that's a good way to find out what type of player you are. I'm going to go ahead and do a filtering here to see what it is that I wanted to download. I'm going to download just the rapid games and click continue and then analyze. And we're going to download all the games I had, and it says 248 games. I'm going to view the moves. Okay, so this is like a database of my games. So based on the type of player I am, it says that I play more e4 than any other games, and also shows me the success on those type of games. For instance, we can see that E3, B3 I played twice each of them, and with very little success, none success. D3, surprisingly, I played like 6 games, and I won 5 out of 6. So I'm successfully on that. I don't know what type of game is that. I was probably just improvising, just winning it. Okay, D4 was more of, 40%, I could say, and less success on it. 44% for white, so not very well prepared for that. Knight F3, and that was kind of even. See, I 8 of 8. I probably can win it as well. So, but E4, the most classical opening, I had better success. And this, I did have a score 57.5% of the games. So I did, and the average opponent rating, it was 1182. So in that range. So if I click over here, E4, it shows you my move, and it shows me all the other moves that possibly my other opponents play in some point and during the game. They say some people play this H5. And on this one, I lost. It looks like I lost with this person. See, it says 0-1, so that person win. So I didn't know how to respond to that during the game. And on this one, this player play the knight f6, and apparently I won during this game. b6. So you notice that those odd openings for other people seems to be that throws me off. Right, so this is only in my database, right? On my games, based on my games database. Look, somebody played a knight c6, 2 games, I win both. So and so forth. So these are the game. Most people plays e5. Okay, and I had a 53% percentage of winning. So I won 75 games on that. And so I'm going to continue and click on that. Then it shows me what are my moves. At some point, I move a knight to f3. Some of I put the bishop to c4, and again to be c3 here. So those are kind of my moves, and it tells me what I had more success, or what quantity of it. Okay. So 1-1. Notice that most of these other games right here, we even 1-1. So we're going to continue on this. So this is my next move, which was more successful. But this tool helps me to identify what are my games like, and what am I making mistakes on. Next, I can also compare my database, okay, with the book of database openings. You see, this is, for instance, most other people will play in a percentage. Let's go 44%, 43. So most people play, it looks like a knight c6, which is correct in order to protect the e5. So most people play this, and I had a success on that. And my next move, apparently, well, this is the opening book. Also, people will play bishop c4. Okay, this is in the opening book. That's the most popular. Or bishop to b5, which is the Spanish opening, and so forth. Now, there is also d5, which that would be the Scotch opening. And in my case, I've been playing the Scotch multiple times. I did play in the past, the Spanish game, bishop b5. I kind of switched lately, and I've been kind of playing more like this. 13 games, and it looks like I've been doing all right on that one, more or less. 6 out of 7, so I need to improve that. In the past, I played more bishop b5. I ended up winning, obviously 35 more games. Yeah, but I'm trying to play more with the with this Scotch game. So likely I've been playing that, and it says A games here at 50-50. I got 50. Okay, let's go ahead and most people would do the exchange. That's what they do. I mean, that's what the best move is. Yes, so, and here's on the table we can see the move. So most people, they move that, and the engine actually tells you that. So let's go ahead and take a look of this game, perhaps. Who did we play this? A Scotch game. Yeah, so most people do this, the exchange, and I do knight. Okay, so I take that, and many people will either go to the queen f6, or some people, two people did that, 2 games, and which is a good game, a good move, in fact. But then most people take the knight. So if they take the knight, all right, so that's kind of what the game was about. And now we can probably go to Lichess. Let me see where, what's Lichess? This particular game that I'm Scotch game. Let's see if I can see. Where is this? Okay, it says shown that I have played. Alright, so, but where is the game? Need to get the link to this game. So I took that. And then, so I have, okay, so that was the only move. And now I do have those options here. So people could play that, could play this, or could play that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look of the people who play in the middle. Okay, to protect the king right here. So go ahead and take a look of that game. We're going to open Lichess. And this is what I did, and they protect that. So here I won on this particular game, 1-0. And let's go ahead and take a look how we win. We pushed the pawn, he defended it, and then I went to it, and he did not take it. Interesting. He did not take it. So I took it, and I created obviously a threat. So they took that, and then I put check on the king as well. He protected it, block it, and I took it. Now he has to take it. Well, he has to take it with something. This time he chose to take it with the king. Then I check it again, and then he moved the king. That's kind of a bad move. I'll put the engine on so we can see. Let's go back again to the beginning so you can see the. I take it, and notice that the says to move over here, but he moved right there in front to e7. Then I develop my knight, And instead of moving my bishop to f4, I pushed. Then he defended it. Then I pushed. And instead of taking it, he attacked my queen. So I could take his queen, but then he would take mine. So I created a check on that so he can do it. I could take here, and then he will take me, and I'll take. And perhaps we could have been even. So I'm only plus 0.7, but rather than that, I check him. And again, we continue with the checks. And now he doesn't have another way. Then I castle. He takes it. And then I go and attack this other to e3. He tries to, I don't know, he unprotects his pawn. I take it. And then I go ahead and check him with e5. He has to move. Then I start pushing my pawns towards that direction. He tries to exchange queen. I won't let that happen. He pushes. And then I put my rook in front of the king. And I take. Trying to open in the file. I go again. And he looks like he resigned. He resigned. I was plus 8 at this point because I had better pieces and his king was pretty much unprotected. So, going back to it, the OpenTree. The OpenTree shows me a database of my games and also what is play. Now, what's the difference between the OpenTree and Lichess? Well, Lichess is great in terms of giving you information. But Lichess lacks this ability to see only your games in a more or less like a what is that you move. It shows Lichess. Well, actually, it doesn't. I think that's over here. Let's go ahead and take a look. I think yeah. Okay. Yeah, you may have that too. Yeah. Yeah, it has that feature right here. I almost never use that. But it has a master, a Lichess, and it's got your database. Now this kind of notice that in the third move it shows me these three moves. Let's go and take a look at that. Third move. So bring it over again. Yeah. Knight takes d4. That's one option, and bishop to b5. What is this other one? Summatory. Okay, that's only two. So that's on the third move. Yeah, let's go and take a look. Yeah, I have those two. That. Okay, wait, my opponent. My opponent plays that. So I do have those two moves. So it basically shows you that. It's just another way, but when in Lichess you cannot pull other players' games to study them. On OpenTree you can. You can pull their games. They're public, so you can study your opponent to do that. Okay? So that's kind of the difference, perhaps the main part or main tool. Well, not Lichess has that. But also gives you a good idea what your games are like when you want to analyze your games. It tells you what is that you use, what is that you play most often. I like that idea. This is informative. So the more and more I play the Dutch, perhaps I will probably keep going on this, and it will drill down to uh, the games that is going to be showing my progress on it. For instance, I played in one time that looks like I win in these two occasions. because I kind of know that on that part. Look. All right, so that's all it is.